When a bank looks at your home loan application, the first thing they usually check is a single number. And depending on that number, your interest rate can change dramatically. That number is your CIBIL score. Most borrowers know this, but very few borrowers know when that score actually matters the most. When you apply for a home loan, the bank checks your CIBIL score to evaluate your credit profile. If everything looks good, the bank may issue something called an in-principle sanction. Many borrowers assume that once they receive this, the interest rate is already fixed. But that's not how the process actually works. Between the in-principle sanction, final sanction, and the actual disbursement, banks may review your credit profile again. Your final interest rate is usually decided at the time of final sanction, and that rate is typically valid for a short window, often around 7 to 14 days. If the loan is disbursed within that period, the interest rate usually remains the same. But if your CIBIL score drops before that final sanction stage, the bank may offer a different interest rate. And this can happen more easily than people think. For example, if you applied to multiple banks at the same time, each bank may run a credit inquiry on your CIBIL report. Too many inquiries in a short period can slightly reduce your score. Another common situation is when borrowers use their credit cards heavily while arranging the down payment for a property. High credit utilization can also impact your CIBIL score. So the period between application, in-principle sanction, and final sanction is actually very important for your CIBIL score. If you're planning to take a home loan, try to keep your credit profile stable during this entire phase. Because sometimes the difference between a good home loan and an expensive one is not the bank you choose. It's your CIBIL score at the time the bank gives the final sanction. And in the next video, we'll look at something even more interesting. How banks actually decide the interest rate they offer you.